This episode is brought to you by Elevate OS, the only all-in-one community operating system. Elevate OS transforms property management, combining resident engagement, reservations, rent payments, maintenance, and concierge services into a single super app. It also uniquely integrates access control, intercoms, package lockers, and thermostats, eliminating app fatigue and redefining modern apartment living. Visit elevateos.com/MMN for a free demo and see how they can help you level up your operations. Welcome to another episode of the Multifamily Collective. Today I wanted to talk about something called the Manifest Journal. I've been reading a lot about visualization and manifesting those things that you put together in your mind's eye. I did this while I was training for a marathon that we ran down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, the weekend of Valentine's Day. So in the world of running, in an effort to train to run a marathon, you can do, and I did include a lot of visualization of the goal, right? Running across the finish line and actually getting the medal. Participation in my case, because I'm not fast enough yet. No, I'm not fast enough to actually win a race like that. But I do manifest the conclusion of that race by thinking about it, picturing in my head the medal that you get at the end. There's the medal right there. Not important. It's really about the training leading up to the marathon itself that is really important, what it does for you as a human in terms of health and vitality and sense of accomplishment. But there were many times that I visualized running lots of miles, right? Whether it be 5Ks or 10 milers or 15 miles or 18 miles, 20 miles. A lot of times I would visualize things, even intra running. So if I'm running 10 miles, I would start to visualize the next mile marker for myself so that it manifests itself. I was always checking in with my body, sort of visualizing how my head felt, my shoulders felt, arm motion that I was exercising, the leg condition, the condition of my legs, be it my thighs or my calves or my feet or so on and so forth. And so a lot of visualization. The idea and the concept of a manifest journal is, at least as it relates to multifamily, is any of you out there who are aspiring to take on more responsibility in your career, say you're in some position today, let's just make up a scenario. You're a leasing consultant today, you aspire to be a property manager, you aspire to be a regional manager. I encourage you to pull out a piece of paper, pull out a journal, pull out your phone, pull out your notebook, whatever it is. You can record it with your voice, but I really encourage you to do it with a true pen, an old school pen and an old school piece of paper, and write down precisely what that time will look like, what you will look like, what you will feel like, what you will be like, the way you intend to lead. Write all that stuff down in as much detail as you possibly can. And then I would encourage you to go on and read that description of what you intend to be every night before you go to bed and every morning when you wake up. What it will do is imbue in your mind all of the things that you will be at that moment in time. And then your mind goes to work on putting together the things that you need to be exposed to, manufactured or otherwise, intentional or otherwise, what your mind needs to get in so that you can prep yourself, whether it be your character or your skill set or soft skills, whatever it is. Your mind goes to work on finding those things out in your environment, and it manifests all of that stuff through those experiences that you will go through. So it starts with recording it in your manifest journal in as much detail as you possibly can, and then repeating that information to yourself on a nightly basis, on a morning basis. And I guarantee you this, only because I've done this myself, those things will come to be in your life. They'll come to be in your life, but you got to start by doing a little bit of work yourself and do it in a manifest journal. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.